Hello, friends. The camera is a little bit off today. That's okay. I can handle it. Welcome again to the Basement Library. I've got a little short announcement video. This is primarily for my patrons, but I'm making this particular post free so that all of you can find out about the next fun thing that we're doing inside the Waystone, which is the unofficial name for Nicholas Kotar's Patreon community. So we are starting the next book in the Good Books for Great Lives book club. We just finished reading The Song of the Siren, and by popular demand, we are continuing the Raven Sun series. But we will not read the entire series in order. We will read it in two staggered halves. So right now we're going to be finishing. Thomas, good to see you. So now we're going to be finishing The Curse of the Raven, Book 2, and The Heart of the World, that one, Book 3, before we're going to take a short break and read something by Evgeny Vodolaskin. David, good to see you. And then we're going to finish the Raven Sun series in the early months of 2024. But that is not the only announcement. I have some fun things for you all to consider. First off, welcome to my patrons who are here. You know that you are going to be receiving, as part of this book club, free audiobook codes for The Curse of the Raven. So, since this video is public, those of you who are not members of the Waystone, here's a chance for you to join. You can get a free download code that will play in the Spotify app of The Curse of the Raven. In fact, you will get a free download code for the audiobooks of all 5 books once we get to them. That's one of the perks that you get if you join this Patreon community. So keep an eye out for that. And once you see this announcement video in a post inside Patreon itself, this is for my patrons, make sure you request a code either in a direct message to me or in the comments to this video. And I will send you a code. So let me know. All right. I've also decided to add an extra layer of fun to the reading of this series. The thing is, I'm taking advantage of all of you reading the series with me, or me reading this series again with all of you, and experiencing it as a reader for the first time, not as a critical writer. And what I found is that this is a really wonderful opportunity for me to explore together with you some of the stuff that's happening behind the scenes in the interstices. So not only am I telling you, basically this is like the director's cut with a director's commentary that you would have in the special edition DVD, right? So you're going to get a bunch of back behind the scenes kind of stuff that you're not going to find anywhere else, that's not available anywhere, that I've never told anyone. This is totally exclusive stuff, and I'm only going to make that available to my patrons. But not only that, there as I'm reading through the series again, I'm remembering how many stories I have not yet told set during this particular time period in the world of Vasilia. Why do I say in this particular time period? Because I can't help it. I'm going to keep writing stories in this universe in different times, deep in the past compared to what's going on in the Raven Sun series, and far in the future as what happens in the Son of the Deathless and the subsequent novels that are going to be coming next year in that series, which is called Children of Vasilia. There are short little stories that I have not yet told that happen in between the books of the Raven Sun series. One of them I've already written and shared with some of my patrons and newsletter subscribers. It's called The Healer and the Beast. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, for each volume that we read of the series within the book club, I'm going to create a brand new version of that novel and include the side stories inside, specially packaged, specially formatted, for free ebook uh, distribution to my patrons. So you're going to get a special ebook that's going to include a new cover and additional uh, short stories that are not available in print, that you can only find in certain sub corners of the internet if you look very, very carefully, or deep inside my Patreon community if you're a $10 or above patron. But I'm going to make it available, those particular stories, in a specially designed ebook edition. And I'm actually considering maybe even making paperback versions of this on sale at some point. So each one of you is going to get both an audiobook download code if you like, and a special ebook version that's going to include additional stories that you may not have read yet. So that's really exciting. And by the way, that means that I'm going to be writing more stories over the course of us reading this series, and sharing it with you all in the specially bound books. So that's really exciting. I'm very excited about that. I'm excited to get into the weeds and explore some of the side characters and what they were doing on and off screen. Hopefully, you're as excited as I am about that. Finally, I just want to quickly announce that I'm about to start building, for the first time in my 6 years of being a published author, officially starting to build an ARC team. Now, those of you who are regular readers know what an ARC team is. Basically, it's a team of readers who receive books in advance of publication because they have committed to reading those books before publication date and leaving reviews on Amazon and Goodreads, as well as sharing it with their people on social media. I'm looking for people who are willing to try out my stuff before it's published with a commitment to finish and review. And I'm starting out with The Son of the Deathless. Some of you may have already read it, but none of you, I don't think, have the paperback. So, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be offering free paperbacks to all new members of my ARC team. So if you want to join the ARC team, you're not going to receive simply a free ebook. This time, and only this time, you're going to be receiving a free paperback version of The Son of the Deathless. Why? Because I'm actually soft launching The Son of the Deathless on Amazon for the first time. I made it available for sale last year, but that was the special edition hardcover. You can find versions of it online, a hardcover version of it, but it's not widely available. It's only available again in some small corners of the internet. And some of you may have noticed that I do give out the ebook version of The Son of the Deathless for free to people once they sign up for my email list. But I'm now going to make all those available for sale, and I need your help to get the word out. So there you go. Thomas doesn't have a paperback, so Thomas is getting a paperback if he wants one. So that's the last little announcement. Look for something a little more official from me, both on the Patreon community, both in the Waystone and on the newsletter if you are a newsletter subscriber. And if you want to respond to it immediately, let me know that you want it now. Let me know, and I'll start the process. This is the reason I'm doing this right now is because there are several books that I'm going to be publishing over the next 6 months, as many as four. And in general, we're getting into the point of my publishing business where I'm just about ready to commit to publishing 4 books a year, which is going to be a big jump from what I've been doing these past few years. But the business is at the point now where I have the time and the space and the ability, where I will in a few months, where that's going to be a possibility. So I'm very excited about that. I'm excited about writing new things. I'm excited about opening up new universes, trying out new genres, and always sharing all those things with all of you, especially the behind the scenes stuff. So welcome to those who are already in the Waystone to book 2 of the Raven Sun series, The Curse of the Raven, which will be starting this week. Your reading assignment will be included in the message that is below this video. And those of you who are seeing this video and are not members of the page of our Patreon community, come and join us. You can start at $2 a month, and we're really friendly over here. So come and join us. We have a good time. And yeah, that's it for me for today. Hopefully, you all have a great rest of your week. And you expect a short video analysis of the first section of the Curse of the Raven from me, probably this Friday. So something to look forward to as well. Thanks, everyone. I'll see you around.